Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder. Today we are diving into a company report that's like a financial roller coaster packed with surprising twists and turns. You might need a financial parachute for this one. This report is a look back at how PennantPark Investment Corporation did for the year ending in September of 2024. We will be taking a look at the numbers to see what's been going on with them. If you're into getting the real story from these kinds of documents, subscribe to our channel. Also, join our Discord community. The link is down in the description to talk with other people who are interested in finance. PennantPark Investment Corporation is a business development company, which means they invest in other companies, usually private ones that need money to grow. They provide loans and sometimes buy ownership stakes in these companies, hoping they'll become more valuable over time. It's kind of like a venture capitalist, but with a focus on debt investments. This isn't their original yearly report, it's actually an update, also known as an amendment. It's being filed because there's a need to include audited financial statements for one of the companies they've invested in, JF Holdings Corp. We'll get into what makes JF Holdings so important later. Essentially, they're adding more information to make the report complete. The reason they're adding this information is that JF Holdings is considered a significant subsidiary. This means that JF Holdings is important enough to PennantPark that it must be disclosed separately to investors. The report tells us about the company's value. As of March of 2024, the total market value of PennantPark stock held by people not directly connected to the company was about $433.6 million. This number is calculated based on the stock price at that time. This is a standard filing with the Securities and Exchange Commission. The company is saying that they filed all the reports they needed to file, so it is not an illegal company. This part is letting us know that some information from their proxy statement, which is like a document for shareholders about voting on company matters, is included in this report. The company is saying they are adding the financial statements for JF Holdings because it is important and it met certain conditions that made it required to be included. This filing is being amended because the company has determined that this unconsolidated portfolio company met the conditions of a significant subsidiary. That's why the financials of JF Holdings are being filed with this 10K. Speaking of JF Holdings, there are two separate sets of financial statements included for them. One covers the years 2023 and 2022, and the other covers 2024 and 2023. This gives investors a look into JF Holdings' financial performance over the last few years. This company has a code of ethics, which is a set of rules for how people working at the company should behave. This makes sure that everything is ethical. This is a list of all the companies that PennantPark owns or controls. It's important to know who's part of the team. This shows who is responsible for the filing and that they stand behind the numbers and statements made in the report. The Chief Executive Officer and Chief Financial Officer are signing off on the report, saying that the information is accurate to the best of their knowledge. This gives people some confidence that they are reporting facts. Now let's try to see if we can assess how the company is doing in general. From the report, we know that PennantPark had to amend their report to include financial statements for JF Holdings, which is considered a significant subsidiary. This suggests that JF Holdings plays a crucial role in PennantPark's investment portfolio. Having to file an amendment can sometimes be a sign of complications or increased scrutiny. The market value information gives us a sense of how investors view the company. A market value of $433.6 million indicates that the company has a good position in the market. It would be helpful to compare this number to previous years. The inclusion of financial statements for JF Holdings is interesting because it tells us that the company has a large investment into it. Overall, PennantPark seems to be in a stable position. The fact that they filed an amendment isn't necessarily bad, but it shows that investors need to know more about this. Well, that's it for today's dive into PennantPark Investment Corporation's latest filing. Hopefully you learned something. If you found this useful, give us a like and subscribe for more detailed breakdowns. Do you have any thoughts about PennantPark? Drop them in the comments. Don't forget to join our Discord community in the description below so you can continue the discussion. Thanks for watching. I will see you next time.